Main title: Lead the Way, and subtitle: A proactive approach to guided assistance appears.
Lead the way. A proactive approach to guided assistance.
A man wearing a blue shirt, gray pants, and dark shades waves his hand. His name, James, a cityscape, his guide dog, and a yellow taxi cab appear afterwards.
Meet James. James recently traveled on board an aircraft to a different city to attend a family reunion and is getting ready to return home.
James and his guide dog ride in the back of a car.
However, James is visually impaired and sometimes needs assistance navigating unfamiliar places.
James, scratching his head in confusion, is at an airport check-in counter with his guide dog. No one is behind the counter.
James was not familiar with his departure airport and needed guidance navigating to his departure gate.
James and his guide dog stand in front of an airport map titled, International Airport Map. There is a red line showing where James should be and should not be.
Unfortunately, James did not receive the assistance he needed and spent a lot of his time going in the wrong direction.
At the departure gate, the departure screen shows the flight departed at 12:08 p.m. and the next flight is at 5:16 p.m. James and the gate agent look unhappy.
James missed his flight home and had to wait for another flight.
3 boxes appear. First box, check-in, shows people walking. Second box, security, shows James at security checkpoint. Third box, departure gate, shows James at an airport terminal.
Getting to the departure gate can be very challenging, regardless of who you are or how many times you have traveled.
3 scenes showing a happy James at the check-in counter, then talking to guided assistants in front of the airport map, and then at the departure gate on time.
As such, individuals needing assistance rely on your expertise to troubleshoot certain issues or help get them to where they need to be in a timely fashion.
A female airline personnel appears. The words "Lead the Way" fly in from the left. And then the words "Listen," "Engage," "Assist," "Accompany," "Answer," and "Double check" appear one by one.
That's why, when approached by someone requiring special assistance or guidance, do your best to lead the way. That is, listen to their concerns and/or requests. Engage with them in an attentive and respectful manner. Assist with their request. Accompany them to their next or final point, and answer any questions they may have. And double-check to make sure they are where they need to be, have what they need, or are with someone who can continue to lead the way. Let's see what this looks like with another person.
A female wearing a black pantsuit with a pink shirt waves her hand. Her name, Jerry, a cityscape, and a briefcase appear. Jerry then falls down and grabs her knee.
Meet Jerry. Jerry recently traveled to a different city on board an aircraft for a work-related project. Unfortunately, Jerry was involved in an accident and sustained injuries to her legs.
An unhappy Jerry rides in the back of a car with her luggage next to her.
Now, Jerry is getting ready to return home and will need assistance getting to her departure gate.
An unhappy Jerry sits in a wheelchair at the check-in counter. There is a ticket agent standing behind the counter.
Upon arriving at the airport, Jerry proceeded to the check-in counter.
A speech bubble of an airplane appears above Jerry's head. The word "Listen," with the letter L in red, is above the ticket agent.
The ticket agent listened to Jerry express her concerns regarding boarding the airplane.
The ticket agent talks to Jerry. The word "Engage," with the letter E in red, is above the ticket agent. Jerry starts to smile.
She then continued to engage with Jerry in an attentive and respectful manner by acknowledging her concerns and offering to assist. Jerry's mood improved immediately.
The ticket agent types behind the check-in counter while a happy Jerry waits in her wheelchair. The word "Assist," with the letter A in red, is above the ticket agent.
The ticket agent assisted Jerry by arranging for a wheelchair assistant and boarding assistance.
The ticket agent talks to a happy Jerry. The word "Double check," with the letter D in red, is above the ticket agent. A wheelchair assistant, named Brian, walks towards Jerry.
Shortly after issuing Jerry her boarding documents, the ticket agent double-checked to see if Jerry had any additional concerns or questions.
Brian stands behind Jerry getting ready to push her while in her chair. Jerry, the ticket agent, and Brian look happy.
Jerry stated she did not need any additional assistance and proceeded to the security gate with her wheelchair assistant Brian, who continued to lead the way.
At the security checkpoint, there are two male guards, one standing behind the bag screener, and the other standing next to Brian. The word "listen," with the letter L in red, is located on the bag screener. Jerry talks to Brian and the security screener. A speech bubble with Jerry and the metal detector appears.
First, Brian and the airport security screener listen to Jerry's questions and concerns regarding passing through the metal detectors while in her chair.
Brian stands and listens while the security agent nods his head. The word "engage," with the letter E in red, is on the bag screener.
They engaged with her in a friendly manner by acknowledging her concerns.
A speech bubble of Jerry in a wheelchair being scanned by a security agent with a metal detecting wand appears. The word "answer," with the letter A in red, is on the bag screener.
And answered her question by assuring her she can pass through the security check while seated in her chair.
Brian and Jerry are on the other side of the metal detector talking to each other. The word "double check," with the letter D in red, appears above Brian's head, then disappears.
Jerry passed through security successfully and was well on her way to reaching her departure gate on time. Before departing, Brian double-checked to see if Jerry had any additional questions. Jerry stated she did not have any additional questions, and they proceeded to the departure gate.
Brian and Jerry meet the gate agent and flight attendant at the departure gate. The departure board says "now boarding, next flight departing at 5:16 p.m., James and his guide dog are there."
Jerry reached her departure gate on time, where the gate agent and flight attendant continued to lead the way.
Jerry talks to the gate agent and a speech bubble with an airplane in it appears. The word "listen," with the letter L in red, is above the gate agent's head.
The gate agent listened to Jerry reiterate her concerns.
The gate agent talks to Jerry and a speech bubble with an image of Jerry at the check-in counter appears. The word "engage," with the letter E in red, is above the gate agent's head.
She continued to engage with her in a friendly manner and confirmed the boarding assistance arranged by the ticket agent.
The flight attendant, Jerry, James, and guide dog are on the airplane. Jerry is in the airplane's aisle chair. The word "accompany," with the letter A in red, is above James' head.
Jerry proceeded to the aircraft, where the flight attendant accompanied her to her seat.
Jerry is in her seat. The flight attendant talks to her. The word "double check," with the letter D in red, is above James' head. The word "double check" disappears and Jerry responds.
Once in her seat, the flight attendant double-checked to see if Jerry had any questions or concerns. Jerry stated she did not need any additional assistance for the moment and was ready to go home.
An old film countdown screen counting down from the number 8.
Let's recap what happened here.
The words "lead the way" and "listen" to their concerns and or requests fly in from the left. The letter L is red. 3 images appear of Jerry talking to different airport personnel.
First, the airline and airport personnel listened to Jerry's concerns and questions.
The words "lead the way" remain. The letter E is red. The words "engage with them in an attentive and respectful manner" and 3 new images appear of Jerry at different parts of airport.
Second, they engaged with Jerry in an attentive, respectful, and friendly manner, and thus put her at ease.
Now, the letter A is red. The words "assist in their request," "answer their question," "accompany them to their next or final point" appear with 3 new images of Jerry being assisted.
Third, the ticket agent assisted with arranging for a wheelchair assistant and boarding assistance. The wheelchair assistant and security screener answered Jerry's question, and the flight attendant accompanied Jerry to her seat.
The letter D in lead is red. The words "double check" to make sure they are where they need to be, have what they need, or are with someone who can continue to lead the way appear.
And last, they each double-checked to see if she needed any additional assistance or had any more questions.
Recap scene of Jerry on the ground grabbing her knee and then a scene of Jerry smiling while sitting in her seat on an airplane. There are people in the seats around her.
Jerry's journey started off rough. However, she received the assistance she needed and was able to return home.
The words "lead the way," "listen," "engage," Assist, double check appear. The airline personnel from earlier stand side by side waving their hands.
All thanks to the airline and security personnel who chose to lead the way.